Ganpati Bappa, take Moria. This robotics Savat, we are going to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi with a technical twist where innovation meets tradition. And we are having lots of competitions. And one of them is Mushakbot. In this video, we will see how we can build a Mushakbot using Curious Minds Mushakbot kit. Are you ready? Let's go. This is Mushak. It's making the Pradakshina. It is in the line follower mode. We have deliberately given speed such that Mushak is moving here and there, giving a feel of a real Mushak. And the eyes, they are blinking as they move. Let's have a look at the parts which we need to make our Mushak bot. We need many foam sheet pieces. We have this piece here which is 8 centimeter by 7 centimeter in dimension. This one 6 centimeter by 5 centimeter. These two here, they are 8 centimeter by 3.5 centimeters. These two here, they are 8 centimeter by 3 centimeters. And this final one is 7 centimeter by 3 centimeter. We also have two DC motors, two motor shafts. Also, we have two IR sensors which make our Mushakbot follow the line. We have two wheels and a caster wheel. We have a microcontroller, Arduino Uno, and a Qurio Fire Shield together making it Qurio Fire Board. We have three lithium ion cells which will be held into this battery holder. We also have a few spacers and shaft locks, a few M3 size nuts and bolts. We have female to female jumper wires. We have two LEDs to act as the eyes of our Mushak. We have a Febiquick gel which will be used to stick these pieces together. And finally, we have a screwdriver. We'll take two 8 by 3.5 centimeter sheets, and from the edge we have taken 1.1 centimeter and drawn a line, and we have found the center of that line, taken a point there, and from that point we have drawn two more points 1.2 centimeter away from each other. Now center we are going to put the motor shaft, and the remaining 2 points we are going to attach motor screws. And the same thing we are going to do on the other sheet. This time from the right edge we have taken 1.1 centimeter and drawn the line, and center, and again from center 1.2 centimeter we have drawn two more points. The center one is going to be a little bigger hole because motor shaft is going to pass through it, whereas the other two holes will be little smaller because we just want two M3 bolts to pass through it. And hence I'm using a small pen because I want a smaller hole here. So we have made the holes, and now let's attach the DC motors. For that we'll take out these motor screws. We'll take the motor shaft and we'll insert it onto that white shaft. This is an extension of the motor shaft. Okay. We have attached both the DC motor and they look like this now. Now we are going to put these in this fashion on the battery holder. So let's take the battery holder and we'll put them on the battery holder in this fashion. We are going to stick them. So on one side here, we'll stick it on the other side here. We are going to align one end with the edge of the battery holder. The second end will be slightly ahead. We are using Fevikwik glue because it is not flowy and it is safe to use. But yet, I would request you to have an adult supervision while doing this task. Here, one edge I will align with the edge of the battery holder, and second side it will be slightly ahead. Similarly, on the other side also, we'll put some glue. Ensure that both the sides are properly aligned. Okay, so now let's make the place for keeping our Qurio Fire Board, the brain of our Mushak board. We'll use the 8 by 7 sheet, and then there we have put the glue, and we are going to stick the two 8 by 3 centimeter foam sheets. That's the seat for our microcontroller ready. Now on the front side, we are going to attach one more sheet, which is the 7 centimeter by 3 centimeter piece. We are going to attach the IR sensors to that. I know the line which we are going to follow is 3.5 centimeter. So the IR sensor should be 0.5 centimeter away from the line. And that's why we have put these sensors 2 centimeter away from the center of the sheet. We made the marking, and I'm going to create a hole there where I'm going to connect the IR sensor using one M3 bolt and nut. Be very careful while connecting these bolts because the two LEDs on the IR sensor, they are very close. If your bolt head touches them, it will short them or even it may damage. So in such cases, please ensure that the bolt head is on the rear side and the nut is in front. And be doubly sure that your bolt is not touching the LEDs or not damaging them. Now let's paste this foam sheet to our base. Once it is pasted properly, this is how it will look here. Let's now attach the caster wheel to this 6 centimeter by 5 centimeter foam sheet. I've made the markings. I'll remove the red cap and attach the caster wheel. Once we put the caster wheel, we'll put the red cap back, and this complete part is we are going to stick to the rear side of the battery holder using Fevikwik. And now we are going to connect the wheels. First we'll put a spacer, then a wheel, and then lock it using the shaft lock. On the other side as well, we'll put the spacer, then the wheel, and the shaft lock. The flat side of the wheel is outside. So you can see a spacer and the shaft lock outside, spacer inside, and shaft lock outside, and outside is the flat side of the wheel. And this is skeleton of Mushakbot. Now it's time for doing the connections. Let's see the connections in case you are using Qurio Fire Board. The connections with Qurio Fire Board are very easy. We have a left IR sensor, we have a right IR sensor. In the left IR sensor, the VCC will be connected to the positive of servo/sensor 1 set of pins. The ground of the left IR sensor will be connected to the negative of servo/sensor 1, and the out pin of the left IR sensor will be connected to the S pin of servo/sensor 1 set of pins. For the right sensor, similarly, VCC will be connected to the positive, ground will be connected to the negative, and out will be connected to the S pin of servo/sensor 2. Now, how do we know which is right, which is left? If you are standing behind your mouse, then your right is the mouse right. Your left is the mouse's left. Similarly, the left motor will be connected to the LM pins. You can see these pins here. These are LM pins, left motor. The right motor will be connected to the RM pins, right motor. That's how easy it is to connect using Qurio Fire Board. We'll now also see how to connect using an Arduino and a motor driver. If you are using Arduino and motor driver, you will need a breadboard. These are the connections. First, the 5 volt from the Arduino should come into one of the holes of the breadboard, and from the next holes in the same row will take one to the VCC of right IR, another one will take to VCC of left IR. Similarly, from ground of Arduino, we'll take one wire to one of the pins in the breadboard here, and in the same row, we'll put one wire to the ground of the right IR and one to the ground of the left IR. Now, the out pin of right IR will go to A1 and out pin of left IR will go to A0. These are the connections for the sensors. So mainly what we need to know is right IR A1 pin and left IR is to A0 pin. For the motor driver, the connections are given here. The ground of the Arduino, which is here on this breadboard, will be connected to ground of the motor driver. Similarly, the 5 volt of Arduino will be connected to the 5 volt of motor driver here. And other than that, pin number 2 of Arduino will be connected to IN1 of the motor driver. Pin number 3 will be connected to IN2. Pin number 5 will be connected to EN1. Pin number 4 will be connected to IN3. Pin number 7 to IN4 and pin number 6 to EN2. Now, with the use of EN1 and EN2, we will be able to control the speed of the robot through this motor driver. The M1 motor will connect to left motor, M2 motor will connect to right motor. And these are the connections if you are using Arduino Uno and motor driver along with the breadboard. We have connected motor wire here. The second motor is here. Also, we have connected the sensors, and those wires are connected to servo sensor 2 and servo sensor 1. We have also connected the power supply here, and then we have the switch which we can use to get upload, off, or finally to the run position. I have made this mouse with the foam sheet, given the shape of a mouse, stick with Fevikwik glue, and I have attached these red LEDs as the eyes of the mouse. You can see here the negative of one side of LED is connected to positive of other side, and the other two terminals will be used to connect to the Arduino. One will be connected to ground and other will be connected to the required pin. We can put this mouse on our structure which we have made, and that will be our Mushak. In case you have more doubts and you want to know more about the robotics Savat, do join our WhatsApp group by scanning this QR code here, or you can also join our WhatsApp channel, Curious Mind WhatsApp channel, by scanning this QR code here. This will ensure that you will get help from many of our mentors who are spread across the state of Goa. I hope to see you part of the robotics Savat. Ganpati Bappa, take Moria.